Greetings, everyone. Please give me a moment. Please give me a moment to make sure everything's set. Pick is going. Twitter is going. YouTube thumbnail, which is going. Rumble appears going. Looks like everything's going good. Able to OBS preview. Sure, nothing changed. Double check my other computer. And looks like everything's good to go. Looks like I may have a viewer already, but maybe not. Sometimes when the streams load up, there's not usually this. There's always lagging, not lagging. What's the term? I don't know what the term is. I don't have many replays right now. With our recent patch, there is been issues with finding goods. I need more replays. There are not a whole lot of them submitted, and this one, based on the dates, probably gonna be no good. Yeah, this may be a short stream. I could try finding random replays online, but the spectator browser is not fun. It seems like recently I've been getting pretty long load screens for this game. And I do know the fact that I just restarted my computer, so it's nothing involving some sort of like cache memory that needs to be reset by restarting the computer. So it's working fine. And once. And there you go, much better. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 3 replay. Small on the top right side as the Yellow Ottomans, we have B. Nick 91, spawned as the Blue Sioux. We have Saint Yosley, spawned on the south side as the Red Ottoman. We have Elmo, and spawned as Magenta Indian. We have Canadian. Looks like he has a little bit idle right here. There we go, that has been fixed. Let's see if there's any active decks around. And looks like no active decks are available just yet. Looks like this map does have some cow on the field. Fast gathering up and get them head pats. You have the Apache available. The Apache does give you access to a ranged cavalry, good against cavalry. And it's still Apache. Yep, both are Apache. So just the Apache here. So let's take a look and see what research. Villager speed and hit points. Increased villager speed and hit points. Actually, it could be not half bad. Apache endurance, giving increased speed on land military units. Plus 5% for land military. Meh, nothing too significant. And land raiders and Patrick Levy do 100% more damage to villagers. Or increase the damage multiplier by 100%. Seeing they are a light cavalry unit, says ranged cavalry good against cavalry, they may have an inherent 50% penalty versus villagers, so that may give them 50% increase versus villagers instead. Magenta will be taking out the local doggos and will be stealing their shield of El Polo Guavo, increases explorer or hero hit points by 30%. Does that apply to both Brahmin or just one of them? See, 250, 250. Does apply to both as Brahmin. I'm assuming does not get applied here. Oh, 20%, yeah, probably does not get applied there. So the Brahmin is going to be healing the Brahmin. Red does find a cow, very nice. Excuse me. Oh, and it looks like there's a nice little spot there. Perfect for an outpost, right? And looks like Magenta will be taking out the Swamp Puppers and will be stealing their food reserve. You monster. Florida Man's gonna be very angry at you for killing off their Swamp Puppers. And Magenta will claim it up. Yellow will not steal. He did try to steal there. Not a very good attempt, I might add. I should take a little time to look at the decks. I've not been paying attention to that. We got a land, which does give him wood, trickle, food, wood coin, harpoots, martial arts, sepoys, sours, camel attack, desert terror, intrigue, more wood trickle, coin, Romy swordsman, Gurkhas, Royal Green Jackets, British East India Company, Zambruks, Outlaws, Siege Elephants, Outhout Lancers, Elephant Combat, Romy Swordsmen, Professional Handlers, Mogul Elephant Armorers, different resistances of elephant units, looks like 10% increased resistance, whatever they have, and infinite Masorian rockets. For 1,000 food for the 2 rockets, which are slightly better than heavy cannon, that doesn't seem all effective. Maybe these are even more powerful than normal. This do have Terre, which does have villagers, food, wood, coin, set and bowmen, axe riders, cavalry damage, Okala soldiers, astute trading, villagers gather coin for the tribal market faster, great hunter, villagers, more food, more wood, quite a bit of food crates. Better go for wood or gold. Food costs up the quickest, so I'm not sure why he's going for so many food crates. Territorial claims, walk-in rifles, axe riders, cavalry combat, team mustangs, all cavalry is cheaper, team. This also affects shock infantry, earth bounty, adoption, been adopted. Which does give you a nice little trickle of experience by building villagers. And that can be improved. Wait. Why are there so many bandit riders there? Did Blue actually go for an outlaws? Or did he convert them all? Guardians, yeah, so he actually converted all those bandit riders. This will donate a large amount of experience to Magenta. The deal bound is 22. The damage output's not that great. He does aggravate the cougar. And we got crates of food. Team 1,000 food, not bad. Okalant, how do you pronounce that? And Akia. Significantly increase the hit points of all Lakota warriors, but reduce the damage against villagers. You have the Ottoman deck of R. This is for the red Ottoman. Villagers, Silk Road, land grab, villagers, food, wood, coin, cows, Sabek, advanced arsenal, wood. Indian School, Sabahi, Cavalry Combat, Tupicular, Royal Mint, Refrigeration, Grenade Launchers, Covered Wagons, Kubili School, Sapahis, Factory, and Factory. Yell's now trying to be aggressive with some Janissaries, in which his deck is Terre, Villagers, Silk Road, Advance, Mill, Landgrad, Food, Wood, Coin, Janissaries, Delis, Sebek, Engineering School, Wood Coin, Indian School, Falconets, Tupicular, Royal Mint, Refrigeration, Team Chests of Coin, Great Bombards, Factory. I suppose Silk Road does combo well with the crate shipments, but he needs to get that before he goes for a crate shipment, which he has not. Sounds like this player has to pull it out an artillery foundry right there, and his teammate has to pull it out a corral. A corral. Magenta does have a handful of the range arquebus camel guys, light cavalry. He also has a villager there a little bit idle, which he should not. So number of bandit riflemen are alive. It's, in my opinion, better to actually kill off these guys. I rather, granted, I do play Aztecs. It's better to kill off all the Guardians rather than try and convert any, because the extra experience for it does add up quite a bit. We got a number of obelisk guns not being employed in the field. We got a Shimmer Coin as well. We now got Camel Attack and Desert Terror. Just villagers. And we do have some obelisk guns. Magenta will be countering some Obuscons, which will be effective versus Janissaries. Bow Riders, of course, are light cavalry. Got more Janissaries and bow riders there. Obuscons, blah. Getting everything mixed up. Let's see. Obuscons do bow and sandwich light cavalry, so if Red goes for more Obuscons to engage this force, he will generally be pretty effective. Now he does see the good number of Janissaries. He does. The Zambroks don't necessarily be all that effective. They have 19 damage, 12 range, 3 attack speed versus the Bow Riders 23 damage and double the attack speed, so they have higher DPS. These guys have 120 health versus these guys have 225 health. They are 2 population, 175. These guys are, of course, 60 much cheaper, but the Bow Riders are significantly better than these guys. I say even cost effectiveness as well as, oh boy, that is a large amount of bonus damage versus heavy cav though, because of the Camel Terror, which does increase camel attack. Or maybe not. Here's Desert Terror, not Camel Terror. Sours inflict more damage against archers, skirmishers, and Zambroks deal more damage versus cavalry and coyote riders, aka shock. Obuscons will be very effective against this formation. Obuscon's siege damage is 15, not too significantly too great, but it has 10 range for the siege damage, so can siege at a little bit of range. Now we do have a round of Axe Riders there, very nice, but his teammate does have the Camels. Camels come in a very good time. He will lose some Obuscons, that's going to be expected. Janissaries before forward, engaging the Camels. Camels just need to fall back, let the Obuscons do their work, and avoid the Obuscons of his opponent. Sue's eyeing for another round of Axe Riders, not going for more villagers at the moment. More Camels not being pulled out by Magenta. I would hate to be the Camels. That is a gun that doesn't go past Camel's head. That Camel is going to be deaf before he's dead. Like, seriously, get a longer gun. Be kind to your Camel. They may be stupid Camels. Ajax may call them stupid Camels, but they're still your Camels. The reason why I always call them stupid Camels is because of Asian mythology. I love Ajax. Another stupid camel. Either way, we do now have more of this infrastructure starting to go on down. What is blue going to use to counter? Yellow's infrastructure starting to go down. This is the red player. He's going for Grenadiers. He's going to have a large amount of anti-infantry, but not necessarily anything to engage heavy cavalry. Obuscons, of course, can engage the light cavalry. The other Ottoman player is going for Sebek, going for his own hit points and grenade hit points. He needs deployment of those said items. He's going for a stable there. Going for a round of Hussars wouldn't be half bad. Though Magenta's doing a good job of supporting his teammate with deploying out some light cavalry. Does get some Sours on the field as well. And there goes that stable, or corral, I should say. Red is going to be sieging through the various stuff. Magenta doesn't have a whole lot of siege damage on his formations. Yeah, these guys do 10, which is crap. The Sours have 19, which is not good for 2 population. Oh, and we got Feng, the tame coyote, and a good number of villagers maybe going down here. It's a mix of yellow and blue. This is going to be actually a sizable loss for Team Northside. They are going to lose like, what, 5? No, those are 6, maybe 7 villagers. That's a great raid there by Magenta. We do got a decent amount of cavalry here. The Indian player does have 2 shipments available, needs more population housing space. Could go for the next age instead. Sioux has pulled out a good number of Axe Riders and a small number of Bowmen. So he's going to be fighting against a good number of Camels, which are supercharged against heavy cavalry. Times 4 damage is quite significant. At this current rate, He probably needs to get out some Seton Bowman. Just because you're playing Sue doesn't mean you can't deploy out infantry. Obus guns would be a good item to support his teammate. And there's not many sour. No, there's a decent number of sours in the field. The Southern Ottoman players going for more Grenadiers and now going for the military drummers. Got delis and obus guns for the other Ottoman player. Indian players just eyeing for more villagers, but I think just had a lot more resources. Is he aging up somewhere? Ah, he is. There it is. You have now a proxy fort here. I'm having trouble clicking on it. The Agri Fort. Which will give them a great front line there. And Sue right now, not sure what he's planning. He's not aging up the moment. 28 villagers, 28 villagers, 23 villagers by the Northern Ottoman player. And the Indian player does have 41, so Team Southside has a good amount of villagers, to say the least. This copper mine is rapidly being seized. Sour is trying to rotate around, trying to find a raid. They see the villagers. They will see everything else. Some villagers getting hit. The Sours don't really have good raiding potential against villagers. And it looks like they will get quickly cleaned down up, but they did kill off a couple of yellow villagers there. I think he had 23. Probably lost 2 there, I'm guessing. Agri Fort is almost complete. Yep, the Delhi Gate is now complete. Of course, I need to remove its hotkeys there so I can move around the camera with the WSD. Got a good number of shipments being brought in, 3 shipments. The aggregate upon completion gives him 5 Gurkhas. Nothing too significant, but will be handy. He'll put them to work. Got 2 Howdahs, which are the light elephants. Siege elephants, of course, the siege elephant, and the elephant combat increases their hit points by and damage by 20%. So his elephant's gonna be pretty beefy for something that's clearly not cow. Magenta may lose a handful of villagers here. Very, very exposed. Let's see, how's the siege damage from this guy? So we got 23 damage. Magenta does ping there. He's bringing back his forces. He could actually try to eye for a counterattack. A counterattack may be better. Maybe not. Yellow has some delis being moved on in. Got a number of Rumlots, which are delis. Looks like he's gone for the Ottoman allies. Which are, and so these delis do have 32 damage versus these unupgraded 5. The light elephants are here. They have great damage and great multipliers. Sours before gains space there on the bow elephants. One of the elephants have gone down. Grenades are in on it, but that's not a good engagement for grenades. It is a good engagement for the obus guns, but he's just using the grenadiers just to get them in. Some of these villagers are starting to get hit. We do have actually a cow shrine here. And a cow, so yeah, 10 gatherers. There's 12 cows. And it looks like blue's the forest does get cleaned up. The yellow's falling back. Got a couple of bull riders here. The Delhi Gate will do some good damage to them. And got a couple castles here. Their marksmen are doing some good damage upon these delis. They do have the bonus damage, which is cavalry. Oh, he also got some sours, so he could try stabbing him. He does get stabbed and shot. I've got a shipment of Zombuks. And more elephants manually being pulled on out the field. More housing going on up. Over here, we do have Sue aging up for the messenger. The message is to attack. So he does need to rebuild some stuff. He lost his army, not doing a large amount of damage in return. Magenta is now pushing forward a sizable army. Red is going for some upgrades. Red is not going to age up. He's content with allowing to support his teammate with his current composition. The other Ottoman players not playing much out on the field as well. Townsend is under siege. Got a number of villagers here trying to run back home. Villagers do manage to escape the town center. We got a big wave of bow riders here. Very nice. But these bow riders are simply just outnumbered. Yellow is pushing forward his force up here. It does have a pair of falconets that will be useful against the... Actually, the Grenadiers have siege armor. It will be useful versus the obelisk guns, that's for sure. When the falconets immediately go down. The rest of these forces trying to push way forward. Cannon trying to engage. Grenadiers are classified as a heavy infantry unit. And the other falconet goes down. Don't know if he even got a single shot off there. Blue's Townsend is now down. Everything else is just getting destroyed. Yep, I think Team Southside has won. Now got some heavier elephants to bash their heads against the structures. And it looks like Team Northside does back the game now. This is Great saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on the bottom right side as the blue Incans, we have Gistug. Spawn as the yellow French, we have Histrumus Bosch. And as the green British forces, we have Mr. Poopy Butthole. Spawn on the bottom left side as the red Dutch, we have Skelebro. As the magenta Mexicans, we have Raphael. And spawn as the orange Maltese, we have Sloventio, which apparently the ordering just being mixed up for where it is right here. Either way, this map can be a little bit choke pointy. There's a bit more room to flank around up north to hit the center and back person. The Mexican player in the back, don't know if that's actually good or bad. Most Mexican players tend to revolt, so it could give him a safe revolt or a could try to boom up instead. The Maltese player is specializing good in defenses, so maybe he should eye for fast industrial, not industrial, but fortress in order to get some fixed guns. The Dutch is actually probably a player you wish you would have gotten the back, does Banks. The British players are good. Brits tend to be a good all-rounder civ. French is probably both good in eco and in various stages of the game, and they'd probably be best if they would have been in the back, but of course this could be randomly selected. And Incan players in the back as well, who tends to do some booming with the contra houses, which also the British player can do as well. So looks like all the right side have really good eco civs. Maltese is not exactly an eco civ. Mexican is just one of those strange do their own thing civ. Oh, capybara with a headdress. Nice. They're killing their brothers. The coconut dogs are being slaughtered. Oh no, those tapirs. These are capybaras. Either way, let's take a... I'm going to sort of peruse the deck, see if there's anything special or anything out of the ordinary. This is out of annoying. Advanced Tombos. Tombos are cheaper and stronger. That's it. That's... Okay, I don't know. Cheaper and stronger, but it doesn't say it does any damage. Or this, I guess stronger means higher hit point rather than more damage. Okay. That card can be okay. Let's see, Infinite Wood. Do we see any team cards? Don't see any team cards. Autarky can also be selected to produce wood rather than food. Builder Travises. Oh, 5 Builder Travises in age 4? Interesting. Don't see anything special about the Incan deck. Dutch. Let's see. You have a team card here. Ships 1 market wagon. Exploration age improvements are free. That's actually not bad. That seems pretty good in 1v1s in my opinion, because that can give you quite a bit of extra eco early on. Either way, and plus that affects the entire team, that's actually pretty good. You should get that out immediately. And we do also got team infantry hit points. That'd be very nice to have. Nothing too special. Hopefully builds as wagons in the back line. We do now have another team card being brought on in. The Team House of Bonaparte. Team skirmishers can be trained in Commerce Age. Also benefits Cazadors, Wakina Rifles, Forest Prowler, Sharpshooters, Nephi Tanyas, and the Imperial and Territorial Chinese banners. For Russians, Brits, Aztecs, Indians, Japanese, Incans, and allies, it makes a Streltsy, Longbowmen, Slingers, Gurkhas, Yumi Archers, Jungle Bowmen, and Fulani Archers, Desert Archers, Slain. Okay, just makes them train slightly faster. That's quite a bit of mouthful there. And don't see anything else that looks... Oh, there's another team card. Team Sinhalese Riflemen, increasing range damage hit points. For the Mexican, has not aged up just yet. What is he eyeing? Okay, he's aged up now. Gone for Floxcala. Verb Cab. Don't see team cards, so may revolt and do something crazy. You now have a proxy outpost here for green. The British player has the Team Grenadiers Guards. And the Maltese has a fishing deck. Okay, that's a little bit interesting. Don't see team cards from either. Oh look, there's Squires. Oh, that literally is called Squires. I saw the upgrade card because it's from Age of Empires 2, but it actually is still called Squires. Nice. It's like a bit of a skirmish here. Blue is trying to beat up Magenta's Explorer or General. You have, of course, a green outpost here. You got barracks both, and actually a number of military structures here. So team right side has all their each player has a basic military structure. We've got a number of pikemen here, perfect for torching. So the Plume Spearmen. Plume Spearmen had 35 damage. Pikemen had 32. Somebody pinged. That was Magenta. Magenta saw that with his Explorer or General. The Dutch does have some banks here, but do have a hospital and a stable from the Mexican. You got a round of sentinels here. Now I got more jungle bowmen being pulled on out. The Dutch plays eyeing for some pikemen, which skirmishers will definitely be a bit more useful, that's for sure. The French going for more skirmishers as well. Got a number of the heavy cav, Mexican heavy cav here, which is the English player has deployed out a large number of pikemen, so that may not go well. Magenta's generals receiving fire from the scout. Looks like team right side is going to push on forward. Team left side does have some defenses, mostly Maltese. Got a number of skirmishers for the Dutch. Got multiple skirmishers on field. Green's designed from mass pike, and he's going to try to siege this stuff down. Sentinels are heavy infantry. Chinkos could try to hit some of these skirmishers. give his teammates a bit more breathing room. He does distract the pikemen, but now he's taking some melee hits there, which is not good. Jungle one push way forward. Got a number of militia now being pulled up by red. More reinforcing sentinels here. Sentinels are an overstated musketeer for their population costs. They're simply a population inefficient unit. They're great until you need to have population efficiency. Skirmishers engaging skirmishers as well. It looks like team right side's falling back. It does destroy down a barracks there. Dutch still has its banks. English players not pulling out anything just yet. Needs more things other than food. Maltese is going to be eyeing for some fish. Some torches now running into the bank. The bank does take a bit of damage there from those pikemen and Plumespirit. Skirmishers try pushing forward for another round. Got a big wave of sentinels now blowing out. Got a number of pikemen here. Yellow and blue are back and off. Green's going. Pikemen are getting hit by some chinkos. They may just want to turn around and fight. The Maltese is now trying to eye for a large number of fishing boats, which it's dangerous to say the least. He does have schooners, reducing their cost down to 50. It's definitely risky to go for this right now, especially when their opponents are being aggressive. He may want to stop building anymore in order to get out some more military units, but to be fair, he does actually still have a sizable army here of a good number of sentinels. So he is doing quite well in army size. Incomplete's not pulling anything else out. The Dutch is eyeing for a shipment of the Bosniaks mercenaries, which does give him... Oh, he's already aged up. Going for the age 3-6 Bosniak mercenaries for 1,000 gold. I have no idea how effective they are. I can't remember what they do on top of my head. More sentinels pushing forward. Got skirmishers trying to engage the pikemen. Orange or Red's town center has taken a bit of a beating, but it is going to be fine for now. Sentinels pushing the way forward. Got a number of skirmishers in the back line supporting the sentinels. Very nice. Bosniak mercenaries about to pop on out. Hopefully they're a heavy cav. It looks like they have a lance there. I assume they're heavy cav. They can pop out over here, do some serious damage. But Orange is pulling back at the exact wrong time. There's the Bosniaks. They do have an excellent siege damage or charge attack with a bit of AoE. They are classified as heavy cav. They have a bit of range resist and mercenary. Mexican cavalry also pushing forward a good time. Orange realized, oh crap, there's now some mercenaries in the field to support. Now Blue's trying to fall back, trying to skirmish around. Plumespirit pushing way forward. Looks like the Bosniaks can receive Veteran C. One fully heroic. But he is getting hit by Plumespirit. The Plumespirit are going down. It looks like Orange is very pleased with his teammates' mercenary choice. And to be fair, it was a good choice. Right, they have the blown sandwich infantry, less damage versus heavy infantry. So they do serious work against the light infantry. They should be able to shot those bowmen no problem. Like, no sarcasm, really nice over there with the Bosniaks, yeah. Yeah. Looks like the French is eyeing for more skirmishers. The English player does have a good number of pikemen, which were absent against the Bosniaks. He's also going for a number of routier. He may want to go for cannon, honestly. He's only one age 3, so going for cannon can be incredibly effective in the situation. Yeah, I think the Dutch should eye for cannon. The Mexicans does have 2 shipments available. Has gone for the Tlaxcala textiles. Plus, it is flatten livestock fast and will automatically harvest them when fully fattened. Oh, that's not bad. So some of the villagers have gotten hit. Orange needs to turn around and support his teammate. Bosniks are getting the run around. There goes that villager there. And now we got the Mexican cavalry charging way forward, but does find some pikemen there. Routier and Bosniks charging the way forward. Sentinels need to push on forward. Red skirmishers engaging. Routier, Bosniks are pushing away, but they're finding now the English from pikemen. He killed off all the plumed spearmen, but he's going to lose the rest of these units. He needs to pull back the rest of those forces. Chico's charging way forward, getting some good hits there. Number of sentinels. Team left side's going to be holding. Did take a couple villagers hits there. More pikemen for the English. Why does he have so many pikemen? Is there something he's going to be eyeing for pikemen? He doesn't even have gentlemen the pike, but he has this many pikemen. Pikemen trying to push way forward. I know they have good siege damage, but I don't think they're going to be successful this moment. Now we do have the advanced arsenal being researched by the British player. More sentinels being pulled up by Orange. Skirmishers and pikemen. Jungle Bowman falling back. More pikemen by the British player. I just don't understand why he's just going for mass pikemen, honestly. I haven't really seen much cavalry, and the Dutch player going for mass skirmishers is generally going to be good. Skirmishers and skirmishers is relatively equal, though the French skirmishers right now have less damage than the Dutch skirmishers. And British player should have gone for the Coldstream Guards. He has not gotten for a team infantry hit points. That could be very useful. The red says, help me protect the fort. Talking about that fort there. Very nice. Just wants a bit of a breathing room. Chinko's going to try to opportunity to get those skirmishers. Red skirmishers trying to hit the pikemen. Overkilled that one by quite a bit. And overkilling these pikemen a little bit too much. It looks like the fort was just fine. Town center now being repaired. Very nice. Orange has a handful of sentinels. He may want to just push forward and put them on the front side of the fort. And still, Red's the only one that's age 3. But deploying this fort should allow him to build some falconets. He needs to go for some falconets. The Mexican player does have a good number of Chinkos in the field, which can be very useful. And there's the fort. Red's cavalry or Magenta's cavalry try to push away forward. Red skirmishers is just going to be doing just fine. He may want to soft retreat away so his fort can be engaged. And now we got these Mexican cavalry pushing away forward. Yep, Orange just needs to put his rally point in front of the fort so he can retaliate the fort. The Mexican cavalry is right here. They may have killed off a villager or two. Looks like 2. They're harvesting tapirs. It looks like multiple players just added to the force aid, the British player and the Maltese. The Maltese could try to eye for a fixed gun to support his teammate's fort. Maybe put it right around here, or maybe when the berries get cleaned up right here. Chinko's moving around. Over here, we do have just a trade post getting hit, a Maltese trading post. How many fishing posts does he have? He has He immediately set them on to all the whales. He is collecting all of his coin now at sea. You can always just go... He's collecting every single whale right now. So you can always just go ahead and select more... Holy crap, he has fishing boats everywhere. And now the multiplayer is going straight up to age 4, going for Logistican. But he can't bring in infinite shifting supplies. Not a good idea. French tongue can give him some the French cuirassiers. Flint rocket maybe not bad. He says he already has sentinels. This could give him some noob tubes. Or 2 forts to assist his teammates' forts. And looks like Team Right Side does back out of the game, 2 of them. And they all backed the game when they saw the age 4. Either way, this is Anna Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Greetings everyone, and Grade here from another Age of Empires 4 replays. Well, on bottom right side as the red Germans, we have KKK. On left side as the blue French, we have Otiwikstrubs. I have no idea how to pronounce that. And don't be surprised if I'm not going to have this name in the title as well. Either way, let's see now. No deck selected. And we do actually have a deck select here. 1. Does have 2 settler wagons, economic theory, settler wagons, woodwood, coin, crossbows, Doppelin soldiers, team cavalry attack, cavalry hit points, wood coin, skirmishers, uhlans, more uhlans, cavalry combat, war wagons, higher German black riders, Hessian Jaegers, winged hussars, heavy cannon, factory, and factory. And we do have a deck selected, standard. Villagers, economic theory. Villagers, woodwood coin. Crossbows, sensuous. Range, infantry hit points. Hussars. Team, hand cavalry hit points. Advanced arsenal, wood coin. Team Singhalese riflemen. Skirmishers, more skirmishers. Cuirassiers. Cavalry combat. Dragoons, falconets. Fort. Thoroughbreds in factory. We'll probably go immediately for the not engineers. How did I say engineers? Couriers. Looks like he will beat up that man to steal his violin. New monster. He was a musician. Red will be moving around, maybe eyeing to claim up some of these treasures. There is this one here. Take some local doggos. You can steal their food supplies, you monster. You're going to save that pigeon for the winter. Or later in the winter. He takes out another local doggo, goes down. He'll steal that dog's hair and meat.
Oui.
He needed that to feed his children, his pups. Scout up there. Looks like, yep, Red will be killing off the wolves now. And he'll dig for some gold. Or scoop up of his hands.
Votre ordre?
Looks like he's going to next try to claim this treasure chest from a dead man. Oh, he didn't actually pick it up.
Prêt.
And now the Frenchman's aging up, going for the quartermaster. His one is not aging up just yet. He can now age up. While his opponent's going for the quartermaster, he shall go for the much more creative, the quartermaster. Got an arsonist here, or witch hunter. And another local doggo will go down. He will steal his broken wing of Polish Hussar. You monster. He was going to wear that in the combat. And he kills the man to get his engineering plans. That aspiring engineer now dead and forgotten. It looks like Blue's going for a trading post here, but he is not actually building it. There goes that gunman. Steal his porcelain candle brooms. Players have one available, neither of them going for economic theory at this moment. Trading post now being built. We have some boards of wood here you can claim up. And his bonus age up is almost complete. And there's his pile of wood. Those villagers have cleaned up the wood, going for hunting doggos, placard mines, bringing a shipment of villagers, and more wood. Looks like the explorer Wu taking some shots against the scout. And looks like the Frenchman is eyeing for some pikemen. Maybe he's fighting against Germans. Now I just realized chance of them fighting against Uhlans is going to be very, very soon. Excuse me. Here's some conflict. I'm not sure where.
Hello?
Ah, it's right there. You kill that man and we'll steal his mixed pike and shot pole formula. The first pair of Uhlans should be on the field.
Bereit.
But where? I do not know. There it is. Uhlans, oops. Now push way forward. There's a number, or at least 8 pikemen there. Does get a good strike there, but it looks like the pikemen will get focused down there. The French, I believe, has more pikemen. Oh, yep, there's a good number of pikemen there. Does get some damage on that villager. Uhlans, of course, are more of a class cannon hussar. They have less health, but more damage. Pikemen do 8 damage times 5, so 40 damage versus cavalry. So they will 5-shot the Uhlans. They have range resist, not melee resist, while pikemen should have some melee resist. 10% is not a lot though. And I don't think it'll change the math against them. It'll still take 4 shots to take them out, so. And it looks like a fast fortress for the French. The German players eyeing for a fortress as well. He is going for the Exile Prince, while his opponent's going for much more creative, the Exile Prince. Pikemen being auto-aggroed there. You got 9 pikemen here. Down south, we do got the Explorer, now taking out the gunmen. And it's going to steal his house, which has a stray dog. You monster, you killing him, then taking his dog? As he does force those guys away, you can now steal the man's dog. You monster. Uhlans still trying to find another engagement there. Pikemen doing a good job of warding the way. You could split up the pikemen to protect multiple regions. He doesn't need too many pikemen to deal with these guys. One can get overwhelmed by the 2 Uhlans, but did serious damage returns, so 2 may win out. 3 will be definitely a guaranteed win. Now got a route of skirmishers and dragoons not deployed by the French and shipping in a falconet. 2 falconets. The German player has aged up, does have shipment available, and going for the skirmishers. Does not have enough coin for the various elite mercenaries.
Bereit.
Now I do have the wood upgrade there. Howdy. Another shipment skirmishers, that's the same one there. I am not looking for artwork, thank you.
Ja. Auftrag.
Get a round of Uhlans there. Decent amount of Uhlans and skirmishers now put on out for the Germans. 12 Uhlans, 8 skirmishers. Over here, we do have a shipment of skirmishers being brought in by the French. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in your artwork.
Baka.
Got the falconets here that can make short work of those skirmishers, but he's mostly fighting against Uhlans. He does have a number of dragoons and pikemen. I think the Frenchmen will be just fine in the next conflict. We do have a treasure there. It's the No Tree Scotsman fallacy. Would have dropped their bagpipes here. And it seems like there's a bit. Let's see. It says like 2 units, like Doctor and Marauding Musketeer. Oh, I'm not sure what was down there. Looks like a deli went down. He does claim his doggo. He stole from that man. Is Boca Chica. Boca Chica actually has pretty good damage there. Look at that, 22 damage. I don't think that's a war dog. I think war dogs have less DPS than that, but Boca Chica is a good boy. And maybe one day he'll avenge his fallen master. Do now have a ship of dragoons being pulled on out. Do now have cavalry combat being researched.
Auftrag.
This is a very large number of Uhlans. He does have 9 pikemen here, which is quite good, and as well as a good number of dragoons engaged with Uhlans. Dragons can be pursued. They do have 7.25 move speed, which is faster than the 6.75. Got a couple war wagons now pulled on the field. Since there's only 2 treasures remaining, so actually this one actually is cleaned up. Just that I haven't scouted out. So there's only 1 treasure remaining. There are some bagpipes. More war wagons not being deployed on the field. The French is eyeing for some more dragoons. There's going to just be one big build up into one final conflict. The German player has a good number of Uhlans, as well as some skirmishers mixed on in, but not a whole lot of skirmishers. He's going for some skirmishers now, but going for more war wagons. He is vulnerable to anti-cavalry fire, I would say, overall. The French right now has a good number of dragoons, skirmishers, and number of pikemen. Those pikemen could be very useful in the upcoming fight. Pair of falconets spawn in the field as well to help engage the skirmishers that are there in low number. Overall, the falconet's usefulness will probably a little bit degrade the fact that he's not fighting a good number of skirmishers. Nice, trying to push his way forward. Give him some villagers. Oh, This trading post is not actually fully complete. Is explorers up here. Start destroying that trade post there. You may want to cancel this trade post there to get whatever refund you can get, but that's going to go down instant. Trading post one more shot away from that. Redhead's getting more and more forces on the field. Got Army 64, which he does have quite a bit of higher population units, has 160 out of... Whereas the French Battalion was 135, has Army 59. Alright, starting to push this way forward. Looks like they all miss each other. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Blue definitely has the higher anti-structure DPS thanks to the Falconets and Pikemen. That's not saying all too much, honestly. More skirmish now being deployed by the Germans. And looks like this stable's receiving some fire. Dragoons to take a volley there. Yes, want the skirmishers there. Falconets need to engage. Pikeman needs to be microed around. Skirmishers took a massive hit there. Now got the Dragoons trying to engage in melee. Gets a good volley there. Now we got the Hussars and Uhlans now engaging each other. Uhlans pushing forward. His skirmishers are mostly dead. He's out retargeting his Falconets over here. Pikemen now engaging, getting some good flank there, taking out some more wagons. Got more Dragons blowing in the field. Looks like the blue skirmishers are going down, but looks like the Dragons are doing fine-ish. Red has more skirmishers being blown in the field. Looks like blue's just getting overwhelmed in numbers. His army, and it looks like the Frenchman does block the game now. This ain't great saying anything watching, and on to the next replay. And we got one last replay, and that'll be all out. Greetings everyone, and Great here of another HBARS 3 replay. Spawn on the bottom right side as the red Spanish, we have a Jomba. On the top left side as the blue French, we have K Durstument. Butchering every single name in this game possible. Neither player has selected a deck just yet. When it comes to nails on the map, we do have the House of Habsburg, which will give you some funny face-looking units. We got the mounted infantry, a heavy range infantry, cavalry. And we got the line infantry, a musketeer. And over here, we do have the House of Yagalon, which can give you access to the Lipkar Tatars and the Shrock Rider. And also a pretty underutilized ability in my opinion. The Balance of Powers, equalize your resource stockpile, can be very useful if you want to focus on food a bit more, because food does have the highest collection rate, which can give you, hit the button and will equalize it. And of course, the House of Habsburg can give you access to Magyar Hussars. Spanish player now has a shipment available. Yep, brings a shipment of 3 villagers. Junkton Capitalism, Villagers Wood Coin, Pikemen, Rodialos, and Cavalry Hit Points. Advanced Personal, Road Decree to Claim the New World, House of Tramosia, Wood, Vice Royalties New Spain, Archaic Infantry Combat, Rodialos, Cavalry Combat, Lancers, Calabros, Falconets, Fort, Spanish Gold, Culverns, Factory. And you would take the seal, kill that little local doggo, and it will steal his experience. French has a standard deck. Got couriers, economic 3, couriers, wood coin, crossbowmen, sensuous, range infantry hit points, hussars, hand cavalry hit points, advanced arsenal, wood coin, team Singali's riflemen, skirmishers, more skirmishers, cuirassiers, cavalry combat, dragoons, falconets, fort, thoroughbreds, factory. We got Dorado the doggo, and he'll be fighting the witch hunter. You seal those men their food supply of cheese. That's clearly a big pile of cheese and not pears, right? France is now aging up with the quartermaster. His opponent can age up now as well. Probably should age up. He's not paying attention. He's really not paying attention. I wonder if he's just AFK at the moment. Okay, there we go. He's now aging up with the governor. Looks like he does kill that local doggo and steal his food he was going to save for the winter. Another shipment available for the Spanish. He's going to say a shipment from this age. It's a dog-eat-dog world there. He'll steal his broken wing of a Polish hussar, so that Wolf can no longer live his dream of being a hussar. He's going to wear that. He was going to wear that in combat. You monster. The French does take this treasure up there. I'm not sure what it was. You can probably kill some of these local gunmen in order to get their carrier pigeon carcass. Or soon to be carcass, because it sounds like it's still alive. For now. Now I got more villagers and shipment of wood being brought in for the French. The Spanish player is still aging up. And now it does have its outpost wagon to be deployed on out somewhere. Looks like he's going to bring in more towards the left. He is not designated a spot for scaffolding. He may be eyeing for a proxy location to deploy out some sort of shipment, I'm guessing.
¿Cuál es su comando?
He does kill a local goblin there, and he will get his outpost here. Hunting dogs improvement. And does get some good damage there. The outpost is taking some fire from the local doggo. The local doggo goes down and he will steal his supply of experience. The Spanish player can now age up. His opponent is a bit farther away from aging up. He's pulling out a barracks and stable now. The Spanish is aging up with the scout, which will give him a loudmouth Boston with a scattergun and a mackerel. Jose will go ahead and kill the deserted pikeman and steal his violin. He was a musician, he cut him down in his prime. He deserted the military so he became a musician. That's his backstory. And now he's dead. Now we got his stable and barracks not being employed on out. A lot of people tend to go for skirmishers, so lancers may not be a half bad item. The French is eyeing to age up as well, going for the exiled prince. Looks like he shortly aged up after his opponent. Nobody's got out a what's it called, trade posters yet, so actually a good idea to go for the House of Habsburgs earlier on so you can get a good supply of Magyar Hussars queued on up. The other ones is give +1 shipment for 750 resources, add 20 experience for each building you own, good shipment cards, and ships a number of random European infantry and cavalry mercenaries. Razak March also spawns Hungarian Grenadiers, which I think is a revolt unit, isn't it? We got a round of Hussars here for the Spanish. He's now going for Spanish gold. And the French is eyeing for some gold as well. He's going for Dragoons and some Skirmishers. We do now have a good number of skirmishers there, as well as some dragoons. He's trying to get out for more dragoons and skirmishers, a very light army. Spanish player brings some falconets, does have a good amount of lancers. Lancers are going to be very effective versus those skirmishers. So the hussars. Right now he needs to worry about dealing with the dragoons, however. You gotta have some crossbows or rodialos, help engage them. And also the Spanish player is having trouble with population. The French are eyeing for more dragoons and skirmishers still. And now got the Spanish players trying to push me forward. You can actually go for a round of War Dogs. War Dogs are not bad units. They don't receive both. This is a neither light nor heavy. They actually can be a decent unit as alternative for a melee unit. Dragoons still pose a big problem there. Does receive a volley there on the Lancers. He has nothing to really engage Dragoons at the moment. He may pick off a falconet there. Does get a good volley there, and good micro there, allow him to get some good hits and runs. Now he's going for a round of Rodialos, engage those dragoons. And now he's going for shipment of Rodialos as well. That's will bring him another 9, so he's going to have maybe 13 Rodialos, maybe 14 Rodialos. Here's off some more of the local deer to eat them. Veteran Rodialos may want to fall back, a little bit exposed right there. Perch now complete. He does not have the Royal Decree to claim the New World card just yet. Spanish player starting to push me forward. Got a good number of doggos. Puts one of the dogs down. You monster. Heavy cavalry start charging their way forward. Rodialo starting to connect there. Falconets do get a good volley there onto the skirmishers. He has nothing to stop the Falconets from firing. Gets another good volley there. Rodialo's pushing forward, hitting some Dragoons. Lancers need to focus down the various infantry. They are not exactly great versus cavalry. They get all their bonus damage against the infantry. Rodialo's starting to engage there. More doggos charging the way forward. Got some French villagers there drawing some fire there. Looks like Blue's trying to get overran. The Falconets is doing just fine. The one of them severely wounded. Blue's starting to take some hits there. Falconets pushing forward. He should be able to one-shot this one. Does the little volley there onto the dog. And Red needs to prioritize these Falconets. And it looks like Blue does back in the game now. This is great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.
Oui.
And I think that was my last replay I've stored on up. And of course, it takes forever to load. And yep, that was my last replay. So I have to call it call it a day for stream because I'm just out of replays. So everyone, thank you for watching. Have a good day and get some good rest.